Hi my friends, we are going to some origami houses today. So the really cool thing about these is that you can do so many different things with them. We have made a gingerbread house, winter, but you could redesign these to stack them and make them into a pagoda like we did, like we've been studying in our Asia unit. You could take these and flip them over and draw what the inside of the house looks like. Maybe a fireplace, maybe some chairs, or you can do a whole bunch of these and stand them up by folding out the backs like this and set up a little paper village. Very cool. There are so many options for this. So we're going to go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is take our regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and turn it into a perfect square. So in order to do that, we're not going to line up corners. We don't want to go corner to corner on this one because that's not going to give us a perfect square. Instead, we are going to line up the sides of our paper. So we're going to line up the whole side, bottom side of our paper with the long side. So the short side is going to be lined up with the long side. We're going to grab that corner, fold it over, and line them up. Make them pretty much right on top of each other. And then we'll give it a really good crease. With origami, we want to have a nice crease. Now, we are going to cut off this rectangle here. And because it doesn't have to be perfect, we're not going to see the actual edges of the paper. We're just going to go in with our scissors and kind of follow along the edge of the paper and cut off that rectangle. Now you can turn this into a bookmark or do anything else that you want with it, or you can just recycle it. It's your choice. I like to make bookmarks out of these. They're a really nice size. And then we will take our paper and open them up, and we should have a perfect square. Now if you open it this way, you're going to have a diamond, so turn it. Now we need to do some more folding. Okay, we're going to fold this in half like a book. So I'm going to take the whole side and have it meet the other side and give it a good crease. Okay, now it opens like a book, and I'm going to open it back up. Now I need to bring in the sides to this center fold, but not go over. Okay, so I'm going to roll this in, and I'm going to line up my paper with that center fold and give it a good press. I'm going to do the same thing here. Roll it over, line it up. I don't want my papers to overlap here, so you can see we have some overlap. We don't want that. They should be touching but not overlapping. We'll give this a good crease. Now give it a good crease with your fingernail. Make sure it sticks, and it should look kind of like doors. Okay? Once we get to this point, you are going to flip it over. Put those doors underneath and turn it sideways 90 degrees like a hot dog. And we're going to do the exact same thing again. So you're going to take this and fold it in half like a book. So we're going to line this edge up with this edge, and then we are going to squish it down. Open it up again, and we're going to bring the sides in to make doors. So I'm going to roll all of this in just to that center fold and roll this in to make that center fold here. It's a little tough because we've got a lot of layers. Press that down. I'm going to use my fingernail to give it a good press. Okay, so now we have doors again, and we should see 4 squares that almost look like a fortune teller or a cootie catcher, but it's not. So 4 squares and 1 big square, doors that open. Now in order to make the roof, we're going to stick our finger in this top slot all the way to the point and kind of push it out. Roll that edge out until we see a triangle. And then we are going to squish that down, and we'll have a triangle. Okay, same thing here. Stick your finger in all the way to that point. Push that paper out. It should be kind of rounded like a cone. And then we will squish it down into a triangle. And now we have our house shape. Give it another crease with our fingernails, roll it over, and we can add our details. So you can see we've added lots of details on these other houses. We have added doors, snow, windows, So you can start by adding a little bit of snow on top if you want. We could add a doorknob, and lots of windows. I like to see that yellow light shining in. Now I'm going to put a little bit of snow on top of my windows and my doors, just to make it look like the snow has fallen. Put a little snow on the ground. Get my windows up. Maybe put a little snow on top here. You could add some roof tiles. We don't have to draw every single one. And then we're just going to add some color. So maybe on this one I've got a red roof. Now I've seen these set up like a pagoda, so they have Asian style instead of holiday or winter. That's fine. You know, there's no rules for this. This is Fun Friday, and we are connecting the Asian art of origami with something that we already know, with these little houses and with the holidays, and hopefully bringing a little bit of snow. I'm going to make my house green. This is really going to be a Christmas house, I guess. I'm going to put a blue door on it though, so that we get the Hanukkah friends. We could put windows in, or we could put a menorah or something in the window. Some people put like a little cat. That would be really cute. You could do lights around your windows, like we did some lights up here on the roof. I'm going to get my blue for my door. We've got the black for the Kwanzaa. We have almost everybody covered now. And then maybe some yellow for the windows. I like to use a yellowy orange. And just bring that inner warmth outside. Make it look welcoming. And that's it, my friends. You can make as many of these as you want. And like I said, if you want to stack them up, you could make a pagoda like we learned about in our choice menu on Monday. Or you could make a little village. You could do all kinds of things with these. You could almost make a little shirt with them and add some pants, add a head. You could go crazy. So have fun and enjoy origami.